Like all ITV shows, Dancing on Ice is a challenging show to make, even in the best of times. And now during COVID, to get the show on air has been a massive undertaking.
The cast joined the show in October, and with 6 months until the final, countless things have been put into place to make sure that the show goes on.
Keep those knees bent.
Since October, the celebrities and us pros have been put into cohorts. This is an industry-agreed approach to support people being within 2 meters of each other.
Which means that the entire cast has to be careful about who we mix with.
Hi, Andy.
Hey. Even our married couples have to stay 2 meters apart at all times.
Anyone in a cohort is tested every week, with tests happening across the UK.
We are avoiding public transportation at all costs, so it's either taxis or driving ourselves to work. The studio here at Bovingdon looks very different to a normal series. First job of the day, temperature check.
Morning.
Morning.
36.1.
Thank you.
And throughout the site, the team has adapted to make sure that everyone is safe.
I'm Katie and I'm the line producer, and I put the budget and schedule together, but I've also been working really closely with editorial about how to make the show in a COVID environment. To keep everyone safe in the office, we put up these screens that section off your work area. Because we've got such a big cast on Dancing on Ice, we've had to create COVID secure routes around site so that the talent don't cross over with any of the team at any point.
Fine.
Unless the cast are filming or skating, they must be in a mask at all times. We've had extra cleaners. We've nearly tripled our cleaning budget to have cleaners going around cleaning touch points and all the additional porta cabins around site.
The glam team are at the center of Dancing on Ice, and they have adapted too.
Marcus, how have you had to change the way you actually apply makeup and do people's hair?
So each makeup artist and each hair person will look after 2 couples, and they create a bubble. So both hair and makeup teams and wardrobe are wearing masks, visors or a goggle. We created individual kits for everyone because one of the things that I thought it was about cross-contamination.
Your team that's behind you, any difficulties?
Do you know what? It, of course, it's challenging, and trying to organise a show this big with all the new rules and regulations, it's tough. However, we have a fantastic team in hair and makeup. I mean, the whole team in this show is fantastic.
And you're still gonna make us look fabulous.
You are going to look fabulous.
That hairspray smells nice.
The wardrobe department has had to rethink their approach to this series as well.
How challenging has it been for you guys?
The logistics of making things to when it goes on the bodies sometimes is difficult because we have to let things sit for a certain period just to make sure that there's nothing on it.
Previous series, there's been loads of people backstage, sort of hair and makeup, and then wardrobe, everybody, we just kind of stand there and everything is done for us.
Yeah.
Quick changes are not going to happen this year, is that right?
Not really. So in previous years, we had a lot of extra dancers, pro skaters in the back of numbers, but that's going to obviously have to go away this year because of the 2 metre distancing. So it will be up to you guys really to be ready on time, get dressed when we ask you to get dressed. And then as long as we're only within close proximity for 15 minutes, as long as we've got our visors, masks and all that jazz, we can come in and stitch you in and make sure we don't get any malfunctions.
Is the viewer at home going to actually even notice the difference?
No, hopefully not.
No loss of quality and no loss of sparkle.
That is the aim of the game.
Everything takes a little bit longer with social distancing, and that includes the rig time of the studio. Each department would normally all work at the same time. However, this year, they all have department days to get the set, lighting, and sound in. And our Dancing on Ice studio had to be revamped for COVID times.
Once built, the DOI studio will hopefully feel the same, but will be very different.
The redesign has been led by production designer Dom Tolfts.
We've still got a load of lighting and all the set pieces and the light boxes and stuff that can animate. So it's never going to feel empty, which I think is the key thing. For you as a performer, it's really difficult if you're performing to nothing.
Yeah. Is the judge's desk still going to be the same?
So we've put a perspex screen between each judge at a regulation distance so that everyone's happy. So the desk has got a little bit longer.
How much of a challenge has it really been to get the show on air?
I think it's pushed everybody to the limit. You know, at the end of the day, all of these things are teamwork.
Absolutely. So tell us, are people at home, the viewers, are they going to see much of a difference with Dancing on Ice?
No, it's still going to look fabulous.
Fantastic.
It's all going to look wonderful this year, I think.
Even Philip and Holly's positions will have to change as they are not in a cohort and need to stay at least 2 meters apart. So there will be a separate camera rehearsal to make sure that the new positions and the studio all work seamlessly.
The pro numbers are an integral part to Dancing on Ice, so we needed to find a way for pros to skate together.
In order to keep everyone safe, we had to form a bubble, which we did at the end of last year. This is so we could film all the professional numbers ahead of time. A huge part of Dancing on Ice is the pro numbers. I am so proud of the team, all the skaters, and everyone together. I feel like we're going to produce the biggest show we have ever seen.
Everything has been done both behind the scenes and in front of the camera to make sure that Dancing on Ice is safe, but still as fabulous as ever. See you on the ice.